Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. It is the start to the 2023-24 athletic school season, and glad to bring you this game here today. Crater High School welcoming Roseburg Indians. Comets with their first home game, getting ready to kick off. Here we go. Just in the nick of time, we've got the scoreboard working here, and girls soccer is good to go. My name is Danny Canada. Thanks for joining us today. My video partner has not made it in the building yet, so I'm going to do a little double duty. A little camera work and some commentating at the same time. Something I'm used to doing anyways for the football season. We'll be doing volleyball next today. So join us later. Be in the gym for that, but it's great to be out here at Dutchmeyer Field. So pleased to bring you this varsity game in partnership with our community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for today's game. And hopefully it should be a good one. Good thing it didn't get smoked out. There was a concern about that earlier in the week. It was pretty smoky here in Southern Oregon, but seemed to have chilled out and allowing us to play today. Still a bit hazy skies, some blue cracking through, but all right for the kiddos to play. Got our first little tumble out of bounds over on the far side. It'll be, looks like Indians ball. Nope, Comets ball. Roseburg regaining their control in their area. Good. My partner is here. Jump on the camera, my friend. I got a headset for you. You'll be good to go. DeAndre Taylor, my new partner. My regular partner, Aaron Nelson, he's a junior varsity soccer coach. And so he is getting ready to go across town and have his junior varsity team playing. They play at 6 tonight, so he's not able to do soccer and or volleyball. So DeAndre and I were going to have volleyball for you, too, after this one here. Be able to be in the gym and cool down a little bit. It's hot up in this booth, eh, brother?
Yes, it is.
Hopefully a little breeze keeps rolling through. It's not too bad when that breeze is rolling, but when that air is just flat, it is yuck.
Yes, it is.
Got some fire truck action across the street in the Twin Creeks living area. 2 of them. Must be an emergency.
Hopefully no more smoke.
Yeah, hopefully no local fires here.
Yeah.
Crater on the move. Nice block there.
Ball goes out again.
Some new names on the varsity soccer team this year. And some pros returning as well. Go over some of the lineup for you. Addison Vrains. Sure you know her. She's been playing on this soccer team, Comets, for quite some time. Kelsey Secreta. Ella Hepner. Addison Dipple. Another familiar name, I'm sure. Coach Dipple coaches the basketball team and one of the principals here. Harrison Poe. Maya McDonald. Mary Nadald. Another familiar soccer name. Camden Johnson. Addison Secreta. Autumn Jackson. Gracie Lee. Audrey Roofer. Bailey Jones. Brooke Kaywood. Jalen Ontiveros. Alina Weber. Marissa Witt. Madison Kitcher. That's your roster for the Crater Comets. Ooh, little collision there, about midfield. That went out of bounds. Believe, no?
Yeah, it is.
Yep. That was what the little whistle was for. Indians ball. So Roseburg Indians, they had girls varsity playing here, and then the boys varsity playing across town. At the other field that Crater uses, more of their practice field, but it'll work on game day. We run down some of the lineup for you for the Roseburg Indians. Goalie Gracie McAfee, Rayanne Bustamante, Bridget Brooksby, Malin Hollborough, Alexa Bachmeyer. Looks like Lauren Doan, Addison Scuff, Faith Gaines, Hannah Huberger, Nevaeh Hernandez, Madeline Snyder, Molly Smith, McKenna Henderson, Callie Richards, Savannah Sanders, Eileen Miller, Alania Weber, and then Hannah Cook. That's the mix of girls you see out there over the course of this afternoon. Are you a soccer fan, my friend?
Somewhat, yes. I don't know too much about the game in technical aspects, but it's a fun sport to watch for sure.
Gets intense, man.
Yes, it does.
Usually the girls' soccer, it's pretty fun to watch. I got 3 daughters, and to see these girls go at it down here, man, they get a little bumping and a little pushy. They get feisty down there on the fields. It's fun to watch, especially, later in the game if you're frustrated and this heat starts kicking in. I think we're steering clear of the 90s, which is nice. I think we're going to be around mid-80s for the game. But when you're hustling
Still feels
when you're
way
running
more on the turf.
I'm sitting and I'm sweating, so I don't know how they're dealing down there. But, yeah, 85 is what they're saying right now. Throw in far side, Indians. Right back out. I always find it interesting how different districts here go to school at different times. So technically, these Crater kids haven't even started school yet. They don't start until Tuesday, but they got girls soccer and boys soccer both today. Plus, we're doing the volleyball game after. Join us later, Table Rock, for that.
Sports are most definitely the top priority for a lot of schools.
Right, and then they got football tomorrow too. I mean, it's just go, go, go. So I don't think I ever went to school before school started. I don't know about you.
Not at all.
If I didn't have to be there, I was not going to be there. Take a look at some of the rankings last year. See how these teams did. Crater was ranked about 20th. They had a 4-9-1 overall record. See if I can find Roseburg on here. Just looking on the OSAA website for you. Last year, can't seem to find Roseburg. Where they at? Roseburg, here we go. They had a 0-8-6 record last year. Oh, yeah, they were ranked down there a wee bit, although they are playing in the 6A versus Comets playing in the 5A, so you know, a different division.
A little bit more competitive.
Yep. This is Crater's first game here against Roseburg. Playing again on the 5th at Mazama. Cleared out far side. Trying to stop Comets from doing a run. Nice cross. Do you ever play soccer?
No, just a little touches around with a few friends before, but not competitively.
No. So I'm Canadian. My parents are both from England. Huge soccer house growing up. So I played for 1 year, and it's kind of like just a little inner city leagues, just kind of like a, you know, what they call like a house league team.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really fast. Well, I was really fast when I was 10, and so I played center, scored a couple goals that game. That night, my parents got a phone call from the city team. Say, hey, we want to come up to represent the city, and it's a travel team. So you travel and you represent your city and you go all over. But man, they practiced every night, and it was serious, you know. It wasn't fun. And I'm 10. And so at practice, I'd be off the ball. They're going to release that one down the field. So that's it for my soccer experience. That's it.
Yeah.
I played just 1 year. I didn't like it. Then I tried baseball a year, and then I didn't like that one. So then I got into football, and that one stuck. I played football, and then up into high school too. And that was my favorite. Even though being Canadian, you know, football is not as big up there like soccer, or hockey. Played a little hockey, but mostly on the road because I can't skate. I'll admit that.
Nice field hockey.
Just like on the street, like street hockey, playing with friends and stuff, you know. Save there. Comments. Comet's trying to move it down. That one just a little far ahead. Scooped up by the goalkeeper for the Indians. It's Grace McAfee. Indians an opportunity here. Nice move. Oh, looks, did they get called offside or is that a tripping? Either way, stop the potential breakaway there. Looks like it must have been offside, seeing as Comets are able to have a free kick. Send it back the other way. So what sports you play, my friend?
I played a lot of basketball, actually. I had a few D1 interests coming out of high school before I messed up my knee completely.
Oh, man.
And became a trainer after that.
To help other people keep themselves good?
That was my goal. I can't really play basketball for more than an hour without being severely in pain.
Oh, man.
Still to this day. Yeah. It was just from growing up playing a lot of different sports all the time. Just over time, knee wears down, tendons wear down. I have pretty bad case of patellar tendonitis now. So,
man.
Yeah, it seems to never really heal.
How old are you? You look young.
I just turned 24, actually.
24.
Yeah. So, I just stuck with the education side of things. Could have walked on to a couple schools, talked to a few coaches coming out of high school, particular Troy University in Alabama. But I went to my dream school, graduated from the University of Alabama with a degree in broadcasting, sports broadcasting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Atta boy. You got the Alabama Crimson lanyard on, representing.
Yeah. Always.
So you from here, or where you from?
No, I'm from Alabama, actually. Got here in Southern Oregon with the job opportunity.
Well, welcome.
Thank you. I've been here for about a year now, and so far 2 smoky seasons and 1 winter.
You get used to those.
Yeah.
You get the smoke from not even from here. It's coming from all over,
Yeah, it makes no sense to me at all.
Addie Vrain's getting this one back into play after a little substitution. Nice defense there, stopping any attack from the Indians. Yeah, I first came here in 2012. So that first summer, 2013, was all right. We had to go back to Canada because my brother was getting married, so we went back. And while we were gone for 2 weeks, it was a fire. We got back, and we had missed it all. Everyone that I worked with was like, oh, man, you took the best 2 weeks ever because it was all smoky here for that whole time. We went to Canada and had my brother's wedding, and then spent a week on a lake. It was kind of nice. Came back, and it was all cleared again. So lucky us, But then after that, we've been living it now for 10 years, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
13, 11 years.
Last year, I know all the sports kind of got held up by the smoke a lot, all of the outdoor smoke sports.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's good that this year that the smoke cleared up right on time, seems as.
Fingers crossed, right? Hopefully there's nothing more. Winds don't shift too bad.
Right.
We've seen fire trucks leaving across the street, so hopefully, things is good.
According to the forecast, just rain tomorrow and Friday, so hopefully not a lot of smoke.
So is that what you've been doing for work here? Been doing weather stuff or news?
No, I work for a production company now. I'm a marketing specialist and social media coordinator for them.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's been pretty fun tapping into that side of things.
Creative side.
As they always say, you hardly ever stick to what your degree actually says.
True that.
So, I'm remaining in the field of media. So
that's good. That's the passion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a degree in criminal justice. I wanted to be a cop, but I don't do that. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
This one pretty even as we're almost halfway through this first half here. Getting close to the 20-minute mark. It's been, I'd have to say, a little bit more Roseburg Indians' favor. They've had a little bit more action down in the Comet side. A lot of play here in midfield, though, but neither team able to take advantage. Comets did have that one free kick. Went a little wide. Camden Johnson. Nice cross. And he just lets that one roll by. Yeah, I remember them having to do some all of their practices indoor. They do their soccer practice and their football practices indoor. They had tents set up here for trying to keep.
Yeah,
it was just crazy.
Which I just bet it's a struggle for those seniors that are borderline, like just good enough to get into that college athlete.
Yeah, they're missing their last season and trying to make a name for themselves. Yeah, no, it's tough. Get 1 or 2 games, you can't really play sometimes. They take them right off the schedule completely. Sometimes, you can't play your full best because you're just gassed from the smoke, and it's hard. when you're running around out there with all that. I don't know how they did it back in the day when they had Rona and they were making them wear masks and stuff. That was
Right.
out of control. They want to play, man. They love to compete. It's fun watching them. Still 0-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. More midfield fighting here. Nice little move. Good foot race there.
Oh, good cross.
Oh, Indians just can't take advantage yet. Another shot on net. That one up and over Addie's hands. Good job pushing that one over. Trying to fall on it here. Can't do it. Indians keep it alive. Send it out for a little bit of air. Through 3 Comets' feet there. Still staying in the zone. I see another shot on net. Oh, that one a little bit off. Way to clear it out. Get themselves a little breather down there. Stressful for a second for Comets fans and Comets players alike, I'm sure. Still Indians on the attack. Are you going to take this one, clear it out? Looks like it almost hit number 12's hands there. Molly Smith retracting and putting her hands over her mouth like, oh, I almost touched it. That's Molly Smith right there, 12. And really good control from the Indians. Still trying to put together an attack here. Got it. Shot on net through Addie's legs and out to the back of the pitch. I think she was able to deflect that. Just get it outside of the net area there. That one was looking promising there from the Indians. Like I say, so far they have been definitely more of an aggressor and having more control on the Comets side of the field there. We our first corner kick. Looks like it's going to be handled. Number 44, I believe. No, it can't be 44. Gets it out in center, shot on net, and that one is in. First goal of the game. 14:43 in the first. Didn't catch the number of the girl that kicked it there. Sorry. I'm blaming it on a ponytail. Roseburg up 1-0 here. Start this 2023-24 season. It's a bummer. You always want to be the first team to score, especially at home.
Yeah.
That one there, off the chest of number 7 to keep it in play. I think it was number 7.
Yeah, it is. If I'm not mistaken, she's the one that scored the goal as well.
It's Addison Sculf. It's kind of funny. She's forward/goalkeeper, so she might be the backup goalkeeper. If she's scoring goals like that, you don't be putting her in net. Indians far side, throw it in.
How long have you been announcing games?
I've been working with Table Rock for a couple of years. Started in 2014 and did it for, I think, 2 years. 2 years, and then took a break for a little bit. My schedule changed. Couldn't come out here. And then my daughter started grade 9. Let's see, 5 years ago. She's graduated already off to college. And so when she came back to high school for grade 9, I was like, you know what, my schedule's changed. I'll come back. So this will be my 5th year. No, this will be my 6th year because she's already gone for 1 year. So it'll be my 6th year doing it in a row. I did a couple years before that, so about 8 years total.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's been kind of fun. Mostly all Crater. My wife works here. I just live down the street. It's just fun to be local. But if they need fill-in for some other games, I do some Medford, done some Grants Pass. We got a handball over there. It's going to be a free kick for Comets. Another opportunity here. So we're closing in on this first half. So, yeah, it's been fun. Yeah. Soccer is definitely an interesting one to call. It's a bit chill. It's very slow pace.
Yeah, it is. It's very slow pace, and I think that's kind of what turned me off the sport growing up a little bit, of not wanting to
play it
a little. It's a little too slow paced, but I love the technicalities of it. It's a very sport that you have to really think on the field, I believe.
It's very chess-like, You got to set up your players at the right spot and you got to move the ball a lot, man. It's hard to be able to be a one-man show, and just take it and go up and do your thing. You got to, the field's just so huge, the pitch, right? It's so much space you got to cover.
Yeah.
So you get a really good game plan together, and you can pass that up, and you get your players all in the right spot. Yeah, very chess-like, strategic. But yeah, when you're a kid, you just want to run and go. You don't want to sit away. When you don't want to kick it to no one else.
Right.
It's funny.
Just like most sports, speed kills. So in soccer, I think that's a good skill to have.
I think it's a very mature game, right? Like you say, you got to think. You got to be strategic in where you're going and where you're running, what you're doing. A lot of basketball you playing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very fun.
So, very fun. I love the sport. It's a very similar sport to soccer. It's just a shorter court.
Yep. Not as many people out there.
Not as many people as well. I like to say soccer is a combination of basketball and football.
Interesting.
Yeah, because your setups of your zones and things like that are very similar to basketball, and the way you score is very similar to basketball. You better chance to score the basketball is to move the ball around, and if it's sticking to one person, then more than likely it's a turnover.
Yeah.
Which in soccer is very prevalent as well.
Under 10 to play now. Indians another shot on net there, scooped up by Vrains. Definitely the aggressors in this match. Something I'm sure Coach Brighton's going to be talking to the girls about halftime.
The Comets just need to put a little bit more pressure on the net. I think they're a little too passive and just playing a lot of defense.
Yeah, when they're up there, they're not attacking so much, eh?
Yeah.
Being a little shy.
Where Roseburg is 1,000% on net.
They're going for it. I was just watching HBO earlier today before I came out here. I was watching Hard Knocks with Aaron Rodgers being up there at the Jets, and I just, he was talking during the pregame. He's like, "What are we doing? It's preseason. We got to be throwing it all the time, always throwing." It's quarterback, it's that mentality. Go for it, nonstop.
Always.
I'm sure Coach Brighton's got a game plan in place, but I know she'd love to see these girls be a little more aggressive and get something on the board before they go into halftime here. See, bumping going on there on the 40-yard line. Good reaction, keep it in. Comets trying to set something up here. That one, maybe a little bit too far past. Yeah, that one just a little too outside. Indians with the throwback right to your Comet player. With the pressure again. The only time that Comets have really had good shots on net was when they had those 2 free kicks, and both of those are a little bit off. Oh, there we go. It's going to be a free ball for the Comets there. Last year, I remember talking to Coach Brighton. She's saying that for every, 10 shots on net, you score about 1 point. And so, well, I don't even think the Indians have got a full 10 yet, and they already got 1 on the board. They definitely got more shots on net than the Comets this first half.
I think that's just the name of the game. Sometimes, the ball just finds the net very unexpectedly, but I think the Comets just they're lacking numbers on the offensive end. They've played a pretty good game defensively. It's just getting the ball back offensively.
Yeah, no, they have done a good job defensively because Indians have had some good opportunities and they've been able to break them up just before shots were able to be taken or just getting in the way, not being able to get a good shot on net. So, of course, Addie had that one save as well, right through her legs, too. Five minutes to go here. That one out, Indians ball. Yeah, it gets a bit tight, when they're on this close side here.
It is.
In the soccer. See the yellow lines for soccer, white lines for the football there. So whenever action happens close to the booth, it's almost a straight down shot with the camera. It's a bit of an angle to try and get to. Barely keeping that. Oh, no. They say it was out. And just, kicks like that, that's kind of been sort of what the Comets have been dealing with. Just sort of off kicks, passes just a little bit too wide, a little bit too far, and then the Indians are able to either, capitalize on it by going out of bounds or able to take control. You got to kind of tighten up some of their passing, and I think they got to respond a little quicker too. It seems like they're a little slower once that open ball's there. They don't run to it as quick. Kind of hesitate. Those couple seconds allow a Indian the opponent to come in and close in on that. Ball got knocked up a little far. Ref's like, no. You bring it back here. Throw that in. Yeah, see, Roseburg's pass is just a little cleaner. They seem to close in on the ball quicker.
Yeah, and it seems like every lane on defense Roseburg is in properly,
Mm-hmm.
There aren't many passing lanes for the Comets to commit on.
Trying to get that one up there. Too many white shirts again, though. No opportunity for the Comets. Couple of headers, midfield. About 90 seconds to go in this first half. Oh, what a nice move. Yeah, right. Made that Comet feel some gravity right there. He clears this out midfield. And their last 30, here we go. And called offside on that one there. Ella Hepner using that speed, getting in there a little too quick. Gets the offside. That's pretty much going to kill this first half. About 10 to go. Indians aren't too eager to kick this one off. Probably just let this one roll into halftime. As we hear the buzzer right there. And that'll do it. All right, well, it's halftime. We'll take a break here and be back. TableRockSports.net. See you in a bit.
Any phone you want.
Anyone I want?
Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Hey, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
It's the first of the month, and that means it's time for a new episode of Traffic Safety First. Hey everyone, I'm Officer Ashwill, and today we are going to discuss merging. This one is at the request of a Facebook follower, Michelle. You asked us to cover it, and we're happy to spread the word. This traffic law actually comes from one of the more simply stated Oregon revised statutes. ORS 811.285 for failure of merging driver to yield right-of-way states, a person commits the offense of failure of a merging driver to yield the right-of-way if the person is operating a vehicle that is entering a freeway or other arterial highway where an acceleration or merging lane is provided for the operator's use and the operator does not look out for and give right-of-way to vehicles on the freeway or other arterial highway. More simply put, this means if you are a driver trying to merge, you must let the drivers go first who are already in the lanes of traffic you are trying to merge into. It is not the job of drivers already on a freeway or highway to yield to mergers. Failure to abide by this traffic law could result in the driver receiving a Class B traffic violation, which carries a minimum fine of $265. And that sums up our episode over merging. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in October for another new episode.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RBTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Don't stop! Get it! Don't go put that greatness in!
Get a little Dutch Bros in here.
Another day, another Dutch Bros.
Oh my gosh, so good. So worth it. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. That midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pockets. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake!
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one. Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
All right, welcome back. We got second half here, actually not ready to go. It has started. We're a few seconds in already. Teams have switched sides now. Crater Comets in the orange. Roseburg Indians in the white. Many wearing orange shoes, though. Their colors are white and orange. Good first half. Roseburg up by 1. Lone goal coming at about 14:43 there in that first half. Nice goal by number 7, Addison Scalf. Nice shot on net there. So that was number 1, Ryan Bustamante. What are your thoughts there about first half there? What do you think?
I believe Roseburg just really, as they're starting off the second half with the same tempo, just keeping pressure on net. As you got an offsides call there.
That was a close one. Addie right out there, got around her, and then wide too. So,
yeah,
anyways,
so
sorry to
Roseburg
interrupt.
Just
You see right there. That's what they've been doing right there.
Yeah, which I think is just keeping the Comets off balance a little bit on defense. But also on defense, Roseburg just seems to be in every passing lane that the Comets have, so they haven't been able to move the ball around as well. Even though they're trying to keep pressure on net, it's just hard for them to move the ball a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a good, clean game the first half. No injuries, no penalties, no yellow, red cards. Always like to see good, clean games, no injuries, you know?
Always.
I'm surprised there's not more in soccer, to be honest. These guys are running full tilt, they're bumping, hitting, and then, just they're so close with that ball, I'm surprised they don't twist more ankles, step on people's ankles. It's a lot of that type of stuff.
Right.
Roseburg going to get another free kick here. I think this is the first free kick they've had of the game. They did get a corner kick a little while ago. And that was also handled by number 14. It's Callie Richards. 3 Comets got the wall right in front of her there. Let's see if Indians can capitalize on this. Nice stop. A little bit of dribbling in the middle there. Pooched out. And there you go. Comets doing a good job clearing it out, getting it out here.
If the Comets really need to start putting a little bit more offensive pressure on the Indians here.
Yeah, I totally agree.
This half.
It's the opportunity right there.
The Indians just seem a little bit too comfortable with the ball in their possession.
Yeah, Adri Ruffer right there could have cleared it out, and, she just whiffed on it. There you go. Sent downfield now. Maya McDonald sent it that way, but yeah, they seem to be just kind of sitting back a lot, eh?
Yeah.
Playing more of that defense, not pushing up, not getting aggressive, a little hesitant. Good steal there, Nadald. Oh, stolen back again. She's got that knee brace on. Wonder if she's starting to feel it. Addie there, juggling that one a little bit, commanding them to go downfield, clears it out.
I don't believe the ball has really touched the Comets half this
far.
Half yet. Yeah.
The Comets have gotten it over the half, but it's always been right back by the Indians. So no Comets touching it on the opposing zone. Not sure what the whistles are going for here. Oh, sub. Nadal running off. Hepner throws it in. Opportunity there. Let's see what's going to happen here, because that one looked like it was right on the line. Yeah, no, they're going to say that Grace didn't let that one cross. Opportunity there. That's probably the best one that the Comets have had all day so far.
Look at the Comets, a little bit more momentum.
And again, just from watching up here in the booth, I'm not down there, but it just seemed like there was a little hesitancy there. If they had been pushed a little bit more, I think they would have been able to get there on that one and have a little better chance. We've got a 3-on-1 here, and that one's past Addy, and that one's in for Indians number 2. What number is that on there? You see?
Yeah, it's number 2.
Number 2. Nice work there. A little 3-on-1 action. Bridget Brooksby able to put that one in the back of the net. Number 2 for the Indians. She's chasing it down right there. Wanting another one already.
Just a sense of urgency from the Indians that the Comets seem not to have right now at the moment.
They're definitely taking advantage of their opportunities. They're definitely putting on more pressure, and they've had more time pressuring Addy than the Comets have been able to pressure Grace. And McAfee for the Indians having a pretty easy afternoon. I played goalie once as a soccer goalie. Couldn't handle it. I played hockey. I played a goalie on the street because I can't skate. We talked about that already. There you go. A little good defense there, getting that one out of the way of a potential shot. But looks like that's going to be another corner kick opportunity now for the Indians. But, yeah, soccer goalie, man. Whew, that just couldn't do it. This is way too boring.
It's a lot of pressure.
Well, this is boring. I mean, especially when you get into battles like this, and our teams are generally pretty good, so, they didn't get the ball down in our zone very often. I think I did one game of that, and I was like, all right, coach, no, I don't dig this. No, change, send me back out there. Let me run, get some energy out.
She's just been chilling down here. She's like, I don't have to do much work.
On a smoky 85-degree afternoon, it's not a bad plan. Corner kick coming in. Ooh, almost tried to do a back kick there. A couple of headers, keeping this one alive for the Indians. That one pressed out a bit. Back to about midfield here. Oh, we got an injury. Didn't see what happened. A little cluster going on when that ball was being kicked around from the corner kick. That's good though. Getting up under her own power. Is it number 1? Is that? Or is it number 1? Rayanne Bustamante. Yeah, she looks all right. She's not going off. She's surviving. You just need a little extra breather, perhaps. I'm a little ahead of the game clock here. I'll let it catch up. Got a battle in midfield again. Looks like Indians maybe going to control this one. And nope. Comets taking it the other way. All right, there we go. Caught up to the scoreboard here, Dutchmeyer Field. Thanks for tuning in to TableRockSports.net. Watching this great battle here between the Roseburg Indians and the Crater Comets. 2-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. That one sent way out.
A good throw-in.
Comets getting one. Addie Vrain's coming all the way up to celebrate with Hepner. Ella getting her first goal of the season. Comets cutting that deficit back in half. Good job, Comets there, taking advantage, getting a little pressure going, and coming away with some points. Well, a single point, but at least it's a start, right?
Yeah.
It's the start that counts. And sometimes that's all it takes, man. You just crack it open a little bit, and then the run starts. Right into the arms of Addie Vrains. Bring this one out. Having a little wobbler. Three girls almost going for a header there, and it went right through all of them, which might have been a good thing. It kind of peeled back a little bit, so no head collisions. That's where I think girls are a little bit smarter than guys in sports, because we would have gotten right for it no matter what, eh?
Yeah, right for it.
Smacking heads, no questions asked. Yeah, I think the girls pulled the brakes on that. Smart. Ooh, missed on the header there. Vrain's jumping way out to try and get a hold of that one. She does and breaks up any opportunity. A couple of Indians lurking over there trying to put that one past her. Out down the close side. It's going to be Indians ball. Comets trying to set something up here. Coming down the close side. Nice steal. Indians heading the other way. They got a 2-on-1. No offsides. Looking good. Shot. Straight at the goalkeeper. Hebner getting to clear that one up. Again, an attack on the right side. Spoiled. A little defense from the Indians. Lauren Doan and Audrey Ruffer from the Comets going out of here. 12-6. Ruffer just going to run off, take a break. Quick substitution, both teams. Some fresh legs on. And back at the action. Nice pass. A little too much time there trying to get a shot off. Easily the Indians are able to close in. See, and that's, again, just issues that the Comets have been dealing with today. Just hesitating, a little slow to react, slow to kick, slow to respond. And so you get an opportunity here for a corner kick. But that was a great opportunity there. If you can get a shot on net, you just got to shove him in there. Corner not touched by any Comets. Nice steal. Like you say, always in the lanes. Indians throw it back in. That one easily scooped up by Grace McAfee. Clears it back out. Ooh. Comets keeping it in. And again, just another hesitation there. Hebner gets it stolen. Indians back the other way now. And that one just kicked in. To no avail. Indians with a throw in, far side. 23 left in this one. Shaping up to be a pretty good match, actually. Both teams getting a couple of points on the board. 2-1. Comets want to tie it up here. Sure, they don't want to start the season with a loss at home.
Sure, if they keep their aggression up, how they was in the middle of this half, I think they can get another shot on goal.
They just got to be pushing. Got to get up in that zone. They got to attack. And they're just holding back too much. They're starting to loosen up across the way. They're starting to loosen up across the way. Varsity soccer going to be next here. Of course, on Table Rock Sports, we're going to head over to the gym. We're going to bring you some volleyball. That game actually kicks off at 6:45. Some time to kill between. Indians. They avoid the offside, and a little diving save from Vrains there. Just push it outside the goal post. Might not have gone in anyways, but gotta love the effort, at least to show that you're trying. Coach, I dove for it. What are you talking about? Nadald able to grab this one, start taking it towards Indian zone. Still Comet ball. Throw into Hepner. That one launched all the way to mid. Comet's able to clear it out and just out of bounds too, not offering up another goal kick. All the Indians will head down. Try and keep some pressure on the Comets here. Oh, miss on the goalie. Hepner there. Is she able to kick that in? She does. There you go. Second one from the Comets. Coming in at about 19:03. Number 2 from number 3, Ella Hepner. On the misjudgment there. On the goal keep from the Indians, McAfee trying to come out there and stop that one. Hepner keeps it loose, and yeah, there we go. Tied up, 2-2. What do you think, man? Not bad?
Not bad at all. Once again, just a little bit more pressure by the Comets, and another result is a goal.
They got to do like Aaron Rodgers, huh? Just throw it.
Just go.
That one there.
Take a
shot
page out
on
of their opponent's book right now. Because Roseburg is all about the pressure on the goal.
Yeah, another shot right there on net. Of course, a little outside, but still, yeah, you're right, man. That's what they're just doing.
It puts a lot of pressure on your goalie, for sure.
Yeah, Grace not having to have any pressure really today, just in a couple of times there. And Comet's able to capitalize in the second half.
Seems like the 1 out of 10 ratio has changed to like 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3 shots.
I'm getting lucky on those. Yeah, because they haven't been taking too many shots on net. That went a little too long. Hepner trying to track that one. Indians clear that through. No offside. Shot on net, right into the hands of Rains there. That was Bridget Brooksby again, number 2, trying to get her number 2. She's one of the goals for the Indians today. Another goal by number 7, Addison Sculf. She's had a couple shots on net. Been a dangerous force today. That one taken away from Nadald. Quick substitutions. We'll throw one far side for the Comets. Get this one back going here. Ooh, out again. I think this time it's going to be, sticking with the Comets. Another substitution, though. So they'll have to wait till next round for that one. 3 subs coming in for the Indians, waiting on the far side. Comets clearing this one out here. Looks like they get another opportunity if they can take advantage. Get some orange down here, and they're closing in on the far side and getting that one out of the way. Kick that one out for a Comets throw in. Substitution from both teams, though. Clock's ticking down. It's about 15 minutes left to go in this first game of the 23-24 season. Dutch Meyer Field. Crater Comets hosting the Roseburg Indians 2-2. Got to say, it's been mostly all Indians, but the last few minutes here, Comets scoring at the 30-minute mark and about the 19-minute mark. Keeping themselves alive. No fancy footwork there, but gets stolen. Heading the other way. Foot race, and Rains is going to win that one. Oh, off her face. Rains having to run back to the net there. That one could have been scary. Indians keeping the attack on, though. They just do a good job of that, eh?
Yeah, it seems like they're always wanting to keep the pressure, but it's kind of come back to bite them in the second half. It seems like the girls are a little bit more gassed because of the pressure that they kept on the ball in the first half.
Harder for them to get back once Crater's got a little run, eh? Mm-hmm. Shoot, man. I don't know how everyone's not gassed. Running around like this out there. See temperatures still probably in the mid-80s here. And that haze, 86 has even gotten warmer since we started.
And on turf, it's about 10 degrees hotter, so.
And then they're running. Interesting choice there. Indians, they almost closed in on that one. Ooh. Brooksby, get caught on the offside. He was lit and ready to go. That could have been dangerous. Indians here with an opportunity. Hey, good job defense getting back. Crater breaking that one up and clearing it out far side. It's going to be out. I love how she just lets it roll. Doesn't even bother stopping it.
Touch it.
I don't want no part of that.
It's gamesmanship. No, I feel like a commonality to teams like Roseburg that likes to keep pressure in the game of soccer. I feel like the offsides call you will hear a lot more in games. Just to get those speeds out in front, but not too far out in front of the defense is a real skill to learn.
And that one there, just over the hand of Addie Rains into the corner of the net. What a great shot that was. What a beauty. I think that was number 14.
Wait.
Was that right on that? Number 1? Yeah? Ryan Bustamante. Nicely done. Her first one of the game. 3-2 now. The John L. Scott scoreboard for the visiting Roseburg Indians. Coming attacking on the far side here. That one broken up and sent out. Going to be a corner kick for the Indians. Third goal kick for the Indians. That one's going to go right across basically into Vrain's hands. She'll pull this one out and give it a boot. Dropping right in front of Hepner. Maybe kick back towards half. Hepner with it on the far side. A little battle. Protected. Still in bounce and play. And it's going to go out the back. Yeah, goal kick. That one just outside the reach. Whew. Brooksby come hauling in. Substitution for the Comets. Senior Mary Nadal back out. Nice move there. Another good move. Out front. Comets able to break that one up, though. That was almost another opportunity for the Roseburg Indians there to put on an insurance goal. Under 10 left. 9 minutes to go. You liking this pressure by the Comets the second half here?
I do. I think they're giving themselves an actual chance without it. I don't think they would have gotten those 2 goals within 15 minutes of each other. I think if they just continue to apply pressure here, they'll give themselves a good chance to tie this game up.
So it's interesting what you were saying before. You think maybe with their first half sort of more defensive play, sort of laying back, that kept a little more gas in the tank for them? So maybe put some boosters on here in this next 8 minutes?
And not only that, it seems to tire Roseburg off because Roseburg are constantly putting pressure on the ball no matter what. So right now on the defensive end, it seems like they're playing a little lackluster with the pressure that the Comets have.
Good analysis. Got a throw in there, Indians far side.
And similar to Roseburg earlier in the game with playing the passing lanes really well, the Comets seem to took a page out of their book to do the same on the defensive end.
Cross out front there. Grace McAfee scoops that one up. Directs her players. Comets bringing it right back. And that one almost getting away from him. Yeah, here we go. Got to keep that pressure on. Comets back with another attack here on the far side. Grace coming right out, able to clear that one out, but staying in. Comets another shot. That one easily blocked. Comets keeping the attack on here. Keep sending it in. That's what they got to do this final 5.5. 1 point away, tying it up. At least you want to start with at least a tie, right?
Yeah.
If it's not going to be a win, don't drop a L. At least get a tie. Getting 2 more for the Comets would be a bit of a stretch. If it sounds like I'm a little Comet biased, I apologize, everyone who's listening. My wife works here. My kids go to school here. I live down the street, so all right, I'll admit I'm a little Comet biased, but hey, Roseburg has put on a tremendous showing here today, doing a great job. Not living up to their 0-8-6 last year. Definitely going to start this one off at least with a tie or a win. They're looking with a W right now, so good for them. They didn't even get a single win all last year, so they are putting on a good show here today. Thanks, Roseburg, for coming down to this smoky Southern Oregon and playing hard. But ain't gonna lie, I'd love to see the Comets win.
I mean, this game I feel like will give the Comets a little confidence, with a 6A team like Roseburg. And staying in this game and being able to compete at a very high level seeming as they are, and being able to get shots on goal. And I think this game will be a learning lesson for the Comets to play with a little bit more urgency to start off the games. And, I think their season can pan out pretty well if they take this game as a learning lesson.
Well, I mean, every game's a learning lesson. It should be anyways, right? And this one being the first one of the season is definitely where you want to get your foundation going, right? What's working, what's not working, what you got to improve on.
Right.
So yeah. Good point, though, too. Sticking with a 6A team, even though their season last season wasn't so hot. It's a new year. And so they're coming out strong. Get their first W today. Great job, Roseburg. Nice move there. Sent that one in. Vrain's cutting off the angle. So one thing with soccer, though, that clock just keeps moving. Oh, yeah. Put that one ahead. Grace McGaffey just kind of kicks that one out. So now it's kind of like the time of the game where you just kind of want to kill the clock, right?
Yeah, you won't see any of the Roseburg players touching the ball if they don't have to, if it's going out. They will constantly just let the ball roll.
Oh, yeah. Hoof it, just get nice long field stretches, eat up as much time as possible. That was a silly move by Vrains there. Not sure what she was trying to do. Trying to just pooch it away or something, but missed it. Fortunate. 2 Indians players right on her. None of them got a hold of that one. Lucky. I think it definitely put some insurance away with that one. Oh, looks like we got offside. Yeah. Apparently I didn't know they had the clock stopped the last little bit there, so you set you back to 2 minutes. And here we go. Final 2-minute warning. And this matchup here, Roseburg Indians coming down to Southern Oregon, taking on Crater Comets. It's a 6A, 5A match. I wonder if this is actually going to be a league match. Because they're 2 different conferences, right? So
Because it's just a great matchup to start off the season with competitive spirit, Smaller division school taking on a higher division school and staying competitive.
little sheriff's rig across the way doing his thing. It's kind of funny on the OSAA website, this is considered a 6A matchup.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Yep, one more right there. That one got bounced around in the net there. 25 seconds left to go. You see who put that one in, partner?
Number 1 again.
Number 1 again. Nicely done. Bustamante with her second. And that insurance goal there would pretty much do it. Give Roseburg the win on this one. So, yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to set up for the Comets or Roseburg for that matter, being a 6A matchup considering Comets are 5A. So I'm not sure this will be a league, as Hepner will just kind of kick this one around and run out the clock. Indians not happy with a 2-point lead. Want another one, do they?
Once again, I think it's just the pressure that they're taught to put on the ball at all times, you know.
Just play till the horn. And there it is. That will do it. 4-2 is the final on this one. See there in the John L. Scott scoreboard. Comets with the L. And Roseburg starting off with a win. Well, what a great matchup. Any final words there, DeAndre? You want to?
Yeah, it was a great matchup. You know, both teams just came and played with a lot of urgency, especially the Comets there at the end in the second half. Great goalie play. A lot of shots on goal for Roseburg. And, you know, Abby, she held up. She held up for majority of the game. Just 4 shots that were just a little, like the last shot was just a lot going on for her. So understandable that Roseburg get their last goal off. It was a good game overall, though.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. Started off a little slow. Got that first goal, first half, about 14:43. That was the first one of the scoring in the 2023-24 season. That was number 7, Addison Scalf. Second goal coming in the 33-36 mark in that first half. Actually, in the second half, number 2 for the Indians, Bridget Brooksby. And then Comets finally got on the scoreboard about 3 minutes later at 30:07. Ella Hepner. And then again at 19:03, Hepner again with her second one. So it's tied for a good 20 minutes there. And then great job from Rayon Bustamante putting in 2 more for insurance and taking the win. I'd like to thank you for watching today's live streaming action. Thank you for hosting here. Brad Easton, the athletic director for the Crater Comets, hosting the Lithia Superstore game of the day. Thanks to Indian Roseburgs for coming down here. Crater Comets, final score 4-2 on the John Ossatt scoreboard with the Indians in the win. It's been a special presentation of the Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With DeAndre Taylor, I'm Danny Canada. Hey, and don't forget, in I'd say about an hour, come on back. We're going to get first game of the 2023-24 season girls volleyball. I'll have that for you on TableRockSports.net. Like I say, in a little bit less than 60 minutes. We'll see you then on TableRockSports.net.